Hello world, welcome to the second long-form video episode of Radique Audio. I think we've uploaded 6 different videos now to YouTube, so we're kind of excited. We're making progress since the last time we saw you. Still learning. LaDonna's video editing skills are definitely improving, which I appreciate, and I've learned how to make thumbnails. So
yeah, you're doing really well with thumbnails.
Oh, thank you.
Your titles are also very, how do I say, catchy.
Oh, well, that's positive.
But like also long-winded.
Long-winded but catchy, or catchy but long-winded?
Both.
Okay. I'm happy we're making progress. Thank you everybody for subscribing, those of you who have subscribed so far, and for liking, and for your comments. The comments are so useful because they're giving us grist for the mill so we can learn what you like.
Grist for the mill?
Sorry,
I've never heard that.
That proves I'm at least 40 years old. The fact I use that phrase probably, or
Is
probably
grist like
mills that
grain?
use grist. I think it's what's used to like grind the grain in the old-fashioned, old-timey. So today we're going to be discussing some of the recent happenings at Radique, some developments that we're happy about, some that perhaps we're slightly less happy about, and where we're going from here. This is my...
Were you sitting over, you were sitting more over there last time? I thought there was more separation.
I'm not sure. I think you're sitting further forward in your chair. And
no, I'm exactly where it was. I think the table was out and you were more there. There's even less separation.
Okay, is this... I thought you said we should be closer so we didn't need more zoomed in.
I don't know about closer, just the angle. Because like I'm really having to look over at the camera. Whereas you're in the ideal spot. You get to look at both.
Do you want to trade spots? I don't mind.
No, but
Nothing intentional.
it seems intentional.
It was so not intentional.
Seems like you were thinking, what's the best seat for me to sit at?
It honestly wasn't.
Okay.
No, you're normally there. You're normally there when you're posting and stuff, so it just seems natural. In case we haven't identified ourselves yet for this video, I'm Mark from Radique Audio.
I'm LaDonna, also from Radique Audio.
We're business partners. We run a small home-based audio business, and yeah, it's been a really eventful September. So our normal workflow is that summer times are our slow season, are very, very slow compared to our busy season. September is kind of a cool month because it's when everything turns. So it goes from summer mode where we're super quiet.
Did you move my lip gloss?
I have not touched your lip
It
gloss.
was right there with my water.
You...
Is it in my pocket? Oh, it might be in the basement. It's in the basement.
Do we need to pause the video?
No, it's okay.
Shoot, I had a good train of thought
Sorry,
going.
my bad. You were saying September has been a weird month.
I mean, it's always a weird month, yes, because it transitions from our slow season, where we're literally doing all kinds of background tasks, trying to stock up on inventory for the busy part of the year, and then it just turns on a dime and everything gets really busy. And now that that's kind of happened for us, very thankful that we're heading into our busy season now, and so thankful for our amazing customers, both customers that have driven some a long distance to come to us here, and those that have ordered products from us from all over the place. I think we're really fortunate that people have trusted us with their business that way. What are some examples of recent developments at Radique that you're excited about? A few moments later.
I don't know why you ask me these questions. Well, so we had that consignment thing. Is that recent? Is that September?
I think it started in August, but I think that's a good example for sure.
Well, first of all, this month has flown by.
It has. It's been really weird.
So that consignment sale has kept us very busy. Some of the stuff sold pretty quickly, and some of the other stuff, like more long-term stuff. So I think that's great. I like when we do consignment.
Definitely is good for cash flow for us.
Yeah.
We now have our consignment policy actually written out in detail, and it's both put on our website as an FAQ. So we'll have a link to that below. If you happen to have an audio system sitting around in your basement and you don't want to go through the effort of testing and cleaning and picturing and writing descriptions and posting it and dealing with customers, consider bringing it to us and we can sell it for you on a consignment basis. So that's a service we've offered for a long time, but it's now a little bit more structured than it has been, and we're quite good at it. So.
Yeah, we just had somebody who was a previous customer. He and his father had bought some, is it B&Ws? B&W?
A number of different B&W speakers. And
he just took advantage of that consignment opportunity, so that was really good.
Shout out to Sean. Sean's awesome.
He is.
Yes.
Oh, he asked us to save him a Radique Mini M, so.
Yes, we will definitely do that. Oh, and speaking of, that's something I wanted to mention today, where we have a new video in the in the planning stage.
You have it.
I have a video in the planning stage which will prominently feature our RA Mini amp. We are almost out of them, which is such a strange thing to say.
Because we've never actually introduced them.
Yes,
right?
We've never had a hard launch for the RA Mini. It has been from the very beginning, it was a real radical departure for us. It was kind of the biggest production product we'd done up until that point. And we weren't sure whether we'd be able to sell through a whole production run ourselves. And because we didn't wind up having bilingual documentation for it, we only have English documentation, we weren't able to sell it on Best Buy and some of our other third-party platforms. So every single one we've sold one at a time, retail here or through our own website.
Yeah.
And we're so thankful and appreciative for all the customers who bought them.
They're super cool.
They are.
Yeah, and they're like really small footprint. I keep looking over at it there.
It's just off camera, but it will be in a very imminent video. So
and it's really nice that we didn't do too big of a run, because now we know what to do for like the second iteration of it.
Yes.
So I'm really excited for some of those features.
No, absolutely. I think we're literally down to a dozen left, and we'll have a link for our RA Mini at the bottom of this episode as well.
So what are some things that you are excited about?
Thank you for asking. That's an awesome question. Well, in addition to the consignment development, which I'm pleased with, I've also been, honestly, I've been so excited about being on YouTube with you and shortly with our whole Radique team. I think it's been there's a lot of synergies there that I hadn't fully anticipated. So for starters, sometimes we've had customers who've contacted us about some big ticket items we've got posted for sale, and they ask questions and we give them answers, and then sometimes those interactions just go dormant and we don't hear from them again, and we might send a follow-up and sometimes it'll come back, but now what we're doing is we're sending a link to our YouTube, and that gives those people who've never met us before a chance to see us a little bit and gauge our credibility, gauge if we're real people, and it's been helpful. Yeah. You could guess who the real person is. At least one of us is a real person. No, but I think it's been really good. And I think we're also getting to know some of those customers a bit more. And it's just super early days, obviously. We've just got 6, this will be our 7th video, I think, uploaded. It's a good way for us to measure our own progress, because it's forcing us to think a bit about the business in maybe a way that we didn't normally think about it.
Well, yes.
Like, I feel motivated. For example, we did some tidying today. I'm not sure how the edit will work.
Yeah,
if you'll see some of that.
Not add that.
We'll see if that goes in. Just we wanted to clean up this immediate vicinity, essentially, to be able to share our space with you and have it not look quite as unwieldy or unpleasant. But we probably wouldn't have done that. We wouldn't have had that specific motivation.
We tidy up, like if we have a big demo to do in
for
here,
sure. No, that is true.
We're great when, we're clutch when we need to
Yes, that is a good point.
And then it falls to the heck. Afterward.
And I am looking forward to having that same degree of motivation, because I would like to shoot a video in LaDonna's testing area. I'll take the blame for it being it's really bad.
Why did you take the blame for it?
Because I think it's been bad ever since I started with testing years ago.
Yes.
I don't think we've ever done a full, we've improved it incrementally, but we've never done a full cleanup and reorganization of it.
There's just no time. Like if I'm spending the time, I'd rather spend the time testing or doing the things.
I do get that.
And I know where everything is. Except for all the things that we lose all the time that nobody ever finds us.
I agree it's not the top priority, but I am hoping we will get to it.
It's important. Mark bought like a fire blanket to put underneath the components that I test, and so for that reason alone, it'll be nice.
And I think we'll find some little treasures in there, little cables and adapters we've forgotten about and things.
Maybe an adapter for this turntable.
Can you imagine? That would be nice. Then I might actually win a bet. We didn't say the amount, it's a $1 one. I think
if you don't state it,
it's automatically $1.
I reluctantly paid you for the last one. I don't remember what it was.
I forgot you paid me for one.
I don't remember what it was, but it felt like ill-gotten gains on your part.
I remember what it was. I don't want to go too far in the weeds here, but it was about hockey.
Oh yeah, it was about how many games a certain player had played.
Logan Mailloux for the Montreal Canadiens.
Controversial
player, recently named captain of the rookie team.
Really?
For the Habs, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, obviously starting.
Non-hockey.
So.
Yeah, Radique bets I almost never win, it seems. That's about the business, so it's very rare.
We have a bet right now. We have this Bang & Olufsen turntable that we've been sitting on for years.
And it's a really nice one.
It's beautiful. But it's got like the traditional Bang & Olufsen proprietary 7-pin DIN cable. And it works seamlessly in a Bang & Olufsen. We have maybe something else.
Yeah.
We had one, and it had the connection, but we've long since sold that, and so now we need to get an adapter. And that's the only thing that's stopping us from testing this. And so Mark and I'm going to bet off camera, or maybe on camera, depending on how we edit it, to see if he could order that cable in a timely manner.
No pressure.
So
There's so much pressure.
Pressure. Because look, it's just sitting there all alone now.
This has already been serviced, ironically. So when we're talking about testing, our technician tested it, repaired it, tested it again after the repair, gave it back to us. But we always close that loop by retesting just to make sure we catch everything. And that's what needs to happen, I think. So,
Yeah.
And now it's been long enough that it's been sitting here, and that is my bad. Yeah.
Does that thing work?
Yes, this has just been rolling the whole time. It's a little handy dandy tool so we can stop the phone if...
I remember in the last video when the doorbell went, I saw you trying to pause.
I couldn't remember what was off, what was on, and I just wasn't giving up.
Batteries in it at the time. I don't know.
There's multiple settings that I
Okay.
forgot where I was in the scroll sequence. Anyway.
Is it those circle batteries? Because I need one for the
I think
garage
so.
opener.
Yeah, I've got some spare ones. Hey, sweetie. So, in addition to the consignment and YouTube, I think the third and final major development for us this month has been working on our Etsy store.
Oh yeah.
So that was LaDonna's idea. When she first brought it up, I didn't really even, I don't think I'd ever even considered Etsy
I
for
was
us.
just scrolling on there looking for, I don't remember what I was looking for, and I saw people posting vintage audio equipment. I was like, this seems like a really random thing for Etsy. It didn't really seem to be in line with what I thought they were doing. And so I mentioned it, and then Mark ran with it, which is great. And then we started posting all of the things that all of the Etsy appropriate things.
Primarily stuff where we haven't just serviced vintage audio gear, we've also made it more, we've upgraded it with hand-done wooden cabinetry or some other features, wooden side panels. At least that's the starting point for us with Etsy. And we've also posted on there all of our Radique audio products.
Mm-hmm.
So to be fair, our Radique audio stuff are cables and adapters, which are selling, slowly but steadily on other platforms. We haven't sold a lot of them on Etsy yet. Hopefully we will. But we did get our first sale of a big Pioneer SX 650, I think.
Something like that.
On Etsy. Shout out to Richard.
Oh, I'm so cold.
Sorry.
My hands are freezing. And
wow. And I'm really warm from moving stuff around.
I was also moving stuff around.
You were. Well, you were warm briefly.
Yeah, I took off my scarf.
Okay, that probably did it. So check us out on Etsy if
Yeah.
you haven't done so already. It's one thing I like about Etsy. I'm feeling motivated about clicks and likes and subscribes. And with Etsy, people can favorite our store or they can favorite an item, and it's kind of cool. I know it's about the sales. It is about the sales.
Well, I was going to say it's about enjoying.
Oh, sorry. Of course, it's about enjoying what we're doing. So feeling a sense of fulfillment. Radique does have a mission statement, by the way. We're proud of the fact we've kept literally thousands of vintage and used audio components out of the landfill.
Absolutely.
That's I think it's worth a high five. But it's a big deal.
Oh, your hands are warm.
They are.
My hands are always cold though. Honestly, even when I'm not freezing the way that I am, like to my bones right now, my hands are cold.
That's understandable. I think it's common.
Why is it understandable?
Because I think it's often a gender thing. A lot of guys run hot, a lot of ladies run cold. I mean, it's not everyone. So that our mission, we do have that as part of our mission, and we've been accomplishing that. And we also, of course, want to make a lot of budding audiophiles happy with their stereo systems and home theater systems. And we've been doing that for years now, and I think, God willing, we'll continue to do so. I think that was everything.
You know what just came to my mind randomly? We should do like a giveaway. We should give away like a cable or something.
Mousepad? We have really nice.
We
We have very spiffy Radique audio mouse pads.
They're cute, actually.
I'm using one now. I'm on my second one.
I actually have a mouse, but if I did, I have a mouse pad that I'm just like dying to use. But yeah, little things like that.
Yeah. How about this? If you guys like and subscribe to this video, or write a comment if you've already liked and subscribed, please just mention in your comment mousepad, and we'll do a little draw and we'll ship you off.
Gotta be something cooler than that.
Okay, mousepad's not cool enough. How about a little package for the mousepad plus some extra Radique
No, I
audio
meant
gear?
the word that they have to use.
Okay, sorry, mousepad isn't obscure. Okay, you choose the word.
Chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle?
Yeah.
What does that? Okay, no audio.
Because I'm cold, I want soup. So that's the first thing that came to mind.
Okay, I like that. All right, so comment mousepad or chicken noodle your favorite.
Literally only chicken noodle.
Forget the mousepad. You'll be getting a mouse pad, but comment chicken noodle, and we will send you a little
Mouse pad.
bag of Radique audio gear, including a mouse pad. But probably there'll be
maybe
more.
just the mouse pad for somebody, and maybe something else.
We'll see how we do. If we get like one comment, it'll probably just be a mouse pad.
So everybody that comments is going to get something?
No, I was going to say if we get like 24 comments, we'll make it a better prize package. This is our first prize package.
Wait, so then one person's going to get something?
That's what I thought.
What if 5 people say chicken noodle?
Then we'll do a draw.
First person
No, a little draw.
Guys.
If it's the first person, then why would 4 more people bother saying chicken noodle? Because the first person's already said it. We'll take the names of the people that comment chicken noodle to this video. We will put them in a hat. Probably this hat. If my head's shaved, I can do this. Or maybe not this hat, but a clean hat. Or this beautiful brass bowl.
That bowl is so dirty. You can't see inside of it, but I throw all kinds of
Oh man. We'll put them in this bowl, we'll do a little draw, and we will contact you for your address so that we can send you out a little package of Radique here.
Yay.
Cool. So that'll be our first official video giveaway.
Yay, okay.
Okay, thank you for mentioning that. One of our biggest ever sales, I guess now it's been a couple of weeks ago, some huge Bowers and Wilkins Nautilus 801 speakers. But they're still here because they're so difficult to move. We need special movers, we need to take special precautions. And it isn't just their size and weight, although that's a big part of it.
It's the weight distribution.
Yeah, they're kind of...
they're gaudy and they're
I wouldn't say gaudy, but
weight is gaudy. The shape is gaudy. That's the word I'm choosing, is gaudy.
I feel that word has a negative connotation for these amazing speakers, but...
no, they're beautiful and they sound great. They're just gaudy.
Okay. We can look up gaudy together afterwards.
I know what gaudy means.
I got a word wrong in the previous episode, so I'm not one to talk.
Oh, I edited it out.
Yes, thank you for doing that.
Welcome.
That was very kind of you.
It's very rare that happens, though.
It is somewhat rare. I was quite embarrassed. But I was also more nervous for the previous episode. I'm feeling a little bit
I think you were trying to insult me.
I wasn't. No, I honestly, I was thinking that word had a good connotation, but in hindsight it had a bad connotation, so thank you for editing that out.
Okay.
No, the point I wanted to make is that we were scheduled today to have those speakers get moved to the customer, Bill in Chelsea. Shout out to Bill. But I think he made the wise decision to hold off and organize a bit more of a professional moving process so that they would be safe. But that's the only reason we're able to shoot a video today, because otherwise I think this afternoon would have been dominated by dealing with that whole process, and I'm going to be going out to...
not much of a sweater.
Sorry. I'll be going out to Bill's place afterwards to help get his system set up on site, so that means we would have been booked today. Yeah, probably this time next week. But anyway, the upside of that is we got to shoot this video.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching.
You said you wanted to have a whole conversation. I don't feel like I've hosted anything.
Please ask me more questions.
Well,
I would love. There's nothing I would love more than answering.
Hold on, I'm not saying that I want to. It's just I thought I'd be given more of a chance to.
You know, something that I see regularly on one of my favorite podcasts, and actually it's on YouTube as well. It's a hockey one. Sorry.
Don't say sorry. We're in Canada. We're Habs fans.
We're Habs fans. Yes. Please don't hold that against us if you're
against
all the other teams.
Go on.
No. One thing that I see. One of the podcasts that I watch, at the tail end of an episode, if one person feels they haven't gone long enough, the other person just says, I've got 3 more questions for you, or I've got 2 more questions for you. And it kind of helps keep the momentum going. And
did they have these questions, or are they making them up on the spot?
I don't know, but it's done very well. Do you want to come up with a number of questions you're going to ask me, and then we'll...
1, I think, is fine.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Why haven't you put those boxes in the garage?
Oh, really? That's where we're going?
I'm just looking at them.
So, okay, yes. We're going to do another shout out to a member of our team. Ties in very nicely. LaDonna's sister, Peaches, has now for a couple of years been... Romaine has for a couple of years been doing pickups for us in the GTA area. So if you're not in Canada, that's the Greater Toronto area. She works very hard. She's extremely good at it. I think she's interacting with vendors on our behalf out there, picking up sometimes very heavy equipment, loading up her vehicle, and bringing big batches of audio gear to Ottawa every month or 2. Ideally more often if we can, but that's on...
She usually ties it in, like she came for my mom's birthday last weekend.
Yes.
That was a good tie-in.
Yes. Yeah. So this most recent...
my brother, but we're not speaking right now, so...
Shout out to Jermaine as well.
No, shout out, we have beef.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know about the beef, but I appreciate the fact Jermaine has been liking so much of our content on Facebook.
Shout him
sorry. Okay, I take it back. I apologize, Jermaine. I'll have to get you next time.
Stop talking to my brother.
Okay, nobody talks about family members at this moment. But in any case, the last batch included a whole NHT system, some really nice NHT. Yes, thank you so much. This reminded me of something I really wanted to mention. I'm so happy you brought it up. Lost my train of thought. We'll come back to
NHT?
NHT speakers. They came in their own packaging, and it's very fancy smenchy packaging with styrofoam cutouts and plastic bags and heavy-duty cardboard. So we've saved it, but I have to make space in the garage for it. So right now it's in our little kind of in the entrance to our mudroom, blocking the space. So I've got to put that away. But no, thank you for bringing that up. That's on me.
You were condemning me for
Yes, that is on me. But the important thing that still needs to happen is I wanted to mention that we just posted a new blog post about those, kind of indirectly about those NHT towers. They are slim form factor towers with side mounted woofers. And we're constantly having customers ask us if those side mounted woofers should be facing inwards towards the listener or outwards towards the sides of the room. And I thought, you know what, this would be a good topic for a blog post. And I spent some time and I wrote out all my thoughts on that topic. Link is going to be below. There is no hard and fast answer to that. A few pairs. Sorry, Ladonna's giving me the evil eye now. Now I've got too long.
I hope you can tell the difference with the evil eye and inquiring eye.
Oh, is it an inquiring eye? Okay. In any case, wrote a good blog post about it, and please check it out if you have slim towers. If you're looking for speakers that have awesome sound and lots of bass response, but your partner or significant other isn't keen on having really large, bulky speakers, then slim towers can really be a good compromise, because you don't need to sacrifice the sound. You can have a small footprint. They can look more discreet and still sound really good. And if you want to find out how to position those slim towers in your listening area, read that blog. I might even do a future YouTube video about it as well. But
couple things.
Okay.
So it's more, okay, let me ask and not tell. Is it more the fact that they've got side mounted woofers? Did you mention that?
I thought I mentioned it. If I didn't, I apologize.
Because you're saying slim towers.
Slim towers with side mounted woofers.
That's
specifically what we're talking about.
What
Yes.
it is. And there are a lot of, well, not even a lot that we've encountered, but there are a number of non-slim towers that also have side mounted woofers.
Sorry,
it's not
yes.
unique to slim. It's just the fact that they've got side mounted woofers.
Yes. The bulk of the side mounted woofers we've encountered is because the manufacturer is trying to make a slimmer footprint. But you're right, there are some massive speakers that also have side mounted woofers just because I guess they got the space, so let's throw some extra woofers on there.
So there's no hard and fast rule. For me, it makes sense.
But there are principles, and the video will get into, well, the blog does. It goes right into those details. Do you want me to go into them right now, or?
I don't know. Can you do it concisely?
No, very difficult.
Okay, then let's move on.
Look forward to that future video. For those of you who are hardcore audio people and you want to get some techie stuff, it gets a bit more technical. But if you stayed with us for this whole video, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Please hit like and subscribe, especially subscribe, because we really value your ongoing eyeballs and interest. And please, like we said, give us comments if there's anything you liked about this video, anything you think we could do a better job with. We value that and we want to improve, so please do that.
We got a lot of really good feedback about the last video, which was nice.
We were really excited.
Because we were not prepared for that video. It was the end of the day. Actually, it is the end of the day now. Mark loves to bombard me with information and things when it's time to go home. And it's 5:30 now, and I'm done.
Good job. Take care. Bye, world.
Bye.